New controversy swirling this morning around Republican Congressman Steve King. This is what he said when asked why he does not support exceptions to an abortion ban in cases of rape and incest.
What if we went back through all the family trees and just pulled those people out that were products of rape and incest? Would there be any population of the world left if we did that? Considering all the wars and all the rape and pillage that's taken place and whatever happened in culture after society, I know I can't certify that they're not part of a product of that.
Joining us now is J.D. Scholten, the Democrat who recently launched a campaign to challenge Congressman King. Scholten lost to King by just about 3% in the midterm elections. J.D., thank you very much for being with us this morning. What was your reaction when you heard that?
Well, I mean, his words are just abhorrent, and they don't reflect the values of this district. And it's just another of a long line of his controversial statements that ultimately hurt this district. And it's getting really tiresome. And that's why you saw the movement of change that we were able to do by getting out to the people and moving the needle 24 points in the midterms. And we just ran out of time last time. And we're ready to, we launched our campaign. It's been going great so far, and we're ready and expect to win this time.
You says, I guess another way of putting it is, why is this offensive statement from Steve King different from any other offensive statement from Steve King? This is a man who questioned why white nationalist is offensive language. He said not all cultures contribute equally to society. He questioned what minorities have contributed to civilization. So if all of that wasn't enough to get him defeated last time around, why would this be?
Well, there's a commonality of violence in all those, in which we absolutely reject. But the issue is, if we're going to talk about reproductive health, there's 30 OBGYN units that have closed in the last 15 years, since he's been in office for 17 years now. And especially in Iowa Falls, a town of 5,200 people, since the election, they lost their OBGYN unit. So if you're trying to raise a young family and trying to do everything right, and you have to go to Waterloo or Ames, which is an hour each way, to get the care that you need. And those are the things that reflect this district. And you look at 55,000 farmers. We're the most agriculture producing district in America, and when we got 55,000 farmers with their backs against the wall right now, it's so frustrating to have a congressman who talks about these controversies nonstop, but at the same time our farmers need somebody in Washington to be a leader, and he got stripped of his all of his committees, and just shows there's a lack of leadership right there.
You talk